The world of cricket was really jolted today when Heath Streak died. We all had to wait for a couple of minutes to ensure that was it not a rumor yet again, because the circumstances of Heath Streak's death unfortunately was mired in a bit of a fake news incident that happened a couple of weeks ago. Couple of weeks back, Henry Olonga had shared a screenshot saying that Heath Streak was no more. We were all shocked, we were all saddened. But later on, Heath Streak himself WhatsApped Henry Olonga and said, "No mate, it's wrong, please take that back." And every media outlet and everybody had to apologize, and also the tweets had to be deleted. Now, just a couple of hours in the afternoon when it had happened, there was yet again a thing that Heath Streak had died. Now, again we were suspicious whether it was fake news, but this time the source was authentic, and because of that, Heath Streak was indeed confirmed to have died. His battle against liver and colon cancer was really a long haul, and he never made it. It was very sad for someone who had contributed a lot to HIV and cancer generously at that time. Now he himself fell victim to the dreaded C, and that's why Heath Streak's passing is the end of a golden chapter. For me, if I have to associate Zimbabwe cricket, I would name three players who have had a massive impact in their history. One is Andy Flower, second is Henry Olonga, and the third one was Heath Streak. Heath Streak in that golden era from 1993 to the mid-2000s carried the torch of Zimbabwe's cricket, be it with the bat, be it with the ball. Definitely with the ball, he was one of the greatest ever to play for Zimbabwe, because his record is a testament to that. So this was the source. This was the post which made us all believe that yes, it is indeed true, because Nadine Streak is the wife of Heath Streak. She had posted on her Facebook page saying that in the early hours of this morning, Sunday the 3rd of September, the greatest love of my life and the father of my beautiful children was carried to be with the angels from his home. He was covered in love and peace and did not walk off the park alone. Our souls are joined for eternity, Streaky, till I hold you again. Now, the Colossus that was Heath Streak is simply sensational, because Heath's streak of notable feats, it's a tribute to his name. Only Zimbabwe bowler to take 200 wickets in ODIs and tests. That itself is a remarkable feat, and considering Zimbabwe do not play much of ODIs and tests, it is a record that might stand the test of time when it comes to Zimbabwe. No Zim bowler has played over 50 tests so far. He's the only guy to play over 50 tests. Nobody else even comes close. 453 wickets, 4,891 runs, highest wicket taker for Zimbabwe ever. 200 plus in both formats, something no Zimbabwe bowler ever achieved. That itself should make him one of the pillars of Zimbabwe cricket in their existence. Now, if you look at his best records, there are a lot of memorable instances. For example, 6 for 87 that he took in 2000. He was the only Zim bowler to come into the honours board. Yes, if you have to look at who is in the honours board at Lord's, it's Heath Streak, because of a 6 for 87 that he took there against England in what would be their first ever test in England. But unfortunately, it proved to be a shellacking as they lost by an innings and over 200 runs. But Heath Streak was the only bowler who looked test quality. He took 5 wickets and helped Zimbabwe win the 2-match ODI series that was held in 1997. And remember, Streak's 5-wicket haul, that was the only time he took. And because of that, the second ODI was abandoned. Zimbabwe won the series 1-0 against India. It was a torrid tour for India, because they also lost the test series subsequently. And prior to that, they had a horrible time in South Africa as well. 2001 was his best year if you look at it. 54 wickets and 1,000 plus runs. He truly had become one of the best all-rounders the game had seen. And if you look at tests and ODIs, average in excess of 30, brilliant strike rate, it was a testament that he was becoming Zimbabwe's best all-rounder. Now in 2000, he had taken a 5-wicket haul in Port of Spain, and Zimbabwe were almost about to beat West Indies in a test series. And they could have done it while chasing 99. Streak's haul gave them that dream. But Zimbabwe's batters botched it up in a royal way, and they were all out for 63 in their chase of 1999. For the second time in 3 years, chasing a total of 120 or just about less, West Indies had survived because the batters failed. So, these were the notable records in Heath Streak's career. At the age of 49, you will really say, gone too soon. We all remember Heath Streak's brilliant moments in cricket. He carried the torch of Zimbabwe's cricket for a very long time. But towards the fag end, he had his problems. I mean, banned for 8 years by the ICC for failing to report corrupt approaches. Maybe that tarnished his reputation a bit. But for Warwickshire, for all the other franchises that he coached for Zimbabwe, for Bangladesh, he truly represented an icon. And remember, he was the figure in Zimbabwe's tough times whom the nation looked up to. The 2000 land reforms, where his own farm was under threat, Streak still carried the flag of Zimbabwe in a great way. It's indeed a sad day for us, and we pay tribute to Heath Streak. Our condolences are with the family. It is indeed a very sad chapter that has come to an end. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.